So I found this knife at a flea market here local to me, Roots Country Market, I think it's called. It's in between East Petersburg and Manheim, Pennsylvania. I believe it's actually in Manheim if I had to give it like a postal code. Um, but I found this in a $5 knife box. And this is an old um, Wenger, Wenger um, pocket knife, like Swiss Army knife or, scout knife, camp knife, whatever you want to call it. The blade still most is still, enough blade there to use as a knife. I'm assuming the blade would have been fairly larger than this when it was new, but still cool that the blade's not completely like roached out or anything. So of course you got your main blade, you got this other little blade, which is interesting, like a little clip blade. You've got the old style can opener here. And then you've got a bottle opener flathead screwdriver, a corkscrew, which a lot of people can tell dates on knives by stuff like this. I can't, but some people can. Um, so old corkscrew, don't know. I don't know if I tried to date this knife or not. I bought this a couple months ago, I think, and I'm just now doing a video on it. And then it's got this triangular, almost punch here, or all, depending on how you want to refer to it. But I'm not really sure how old this knife is. I just know it was well worth the $5 I paid for it. It's got these old, like, I forget what these are called. They're like almost like fiberglass or something handles. Because I think that was back before like plastic. So this is like some sort of like polymer fiberglass type thing almost. And I'm trying to figure out if somebody like coat it with a clear coat or something because it looks interesting to me. And like part of it here is like chipping up and stuff. So I don't know if somebody did that or if that's how it came. It's got this short bail on it. Um, yeah, just a really cool old scout knife, Swiss Army knife, whatever you want to call it. Tang stamp is Wenger Delamont Del Delmont, something like that. And I think that's the only blade marking like tang stamp thing. So if you guys have any idea on the age of this, let me know because, like I said, I'm not sure if I had tried to date this or not, but I would guess somewhere in the early like 1900s, like somewhere pre World War II would be my guess. Um, but I could be wrong about that. Um, I know that this old can opener got phased out at a certain point. Some company, I think it might have been Charade, invented the can opener that we all know now that they put on like Swiss Army knives and stuff. But that was like under patent or trademark until a certain date or something. And then once that came out, everybody switched to that can opener. But this was the style before that. And I'm not sure like what date or when that would have been. And like I said, I don't know when these handles were made. Can't tell you anything about the corkscrew. Unfortunately, I know just enough about pocket knives to know that this is old. I just don't know how old. um, so unfortunately, that's a thing. I have to do a lot of research on some of these to, find out how old they are and everything. But if you guys have any idea, let me know. I'm sure there's some like Wenger collector historian out there that would gladly let me know that this is actually $100,000 knife and I can now afford to buy a house. Of course, that's probably not the case, but who knows? Um, and the funny thing is, last year, 2 years ago, Victorinox released a like um, reproduction of a knife similar to this, and that knife was like $500 and it was cool. And if it would have been like $200, I probably would have bought it. But it was like $500, and I'm like, no, I don't think so, Victorinox. I like you guys, but that's an expensive knife. I mean, it was cool, but certainly not worth $500 to me. But this is like what that was reproductioning almost. So, um, like I said, I have no idea when this would have been made, period of time this would have been made. I can just tell you that it is fairly old. I would guess pre-World War II, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, cool flea market find. Been finding a lot of cool stuff here lately. And I've been going to a lot more antique places and stuff with my girlfriend. So I've been finding a lot of cool old knives. So, you're going to see some videos on some older knives and everything. And I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. But anyway, this has been this Wenger. I don't know how to pronounce that. Scout knife. And that's going to be it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. And I hope you have a good day.